Alrighty, so we should have all of our petal folds done, right? Gonna bring these layers over so that we have the flat side facing towards us, right? Everything's in here. We're gonna bring one side up from each of these. So we're gonna have this side up, get over here, we're gonna have this side up. So these two on the bottom are gonna be the head and tail. These four around here will become the legs, and these two will be the wings. So our goal here is to keep the thickness of this while trying to thin down these legs, right? Because everything that's pointing down here, we want to thin down. Everything pointing up, we want to keep the width of, right? We will shorten this body, but the wings right now, we want to keep the same size. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold this up to the middle, just like that, right? Make sure your crease is very, very sharp, right? This one's going to be very important. So this is where it's going to get kind of tricky. We're going to open it up, and we're going to try to find all of the creases that we just made. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of accordion it into itself like this, right? So along the creases that we just made, we're going to mountain it upwards. This one is going to now become a valley fold going inwards. So now this top piece, we're going to tug on again, try to get it to straighten out a little bit. So our previous crease was there, now it's a straight line across, right? We're going to flatten everything just like this. So once you have it kind of pushed inside of itself, you should notice it's like an indent right there, right? You can also bring this outward like that. So this is what we should have. So we're going to be repeating this same thing. I will do this one more time with you guys on the other side. We're going to speed up this process a little bit, and then we will do the head and tail, which are going to be right here on this side. We do want to thin these out. So yet again, going to make some sharp creases, right up this edge, right up to the center, like that. And then I'm going to open up, right? Going to identify the creases we just made, right? And then we're going to make sure that these are coming out towards us and that this center line is going in. And then right across here, I'm going to make this just go straight like that, right? Going to bring everything in, smush it right down, right? Pull this out, bring it back forward, and now it should look something like this, right? Completely flat here, right? We still got this. These are now here. This we will work with later. So now we're going to repeat this on the other side. Alrighty, so it's going to start to get a little packed here. Now we have both of these sides complete. We're going to switch over to these sides. So you can bring these out. These ones that are pointing up will now be on the inside. These two that are here in front, we're going to keep folded down because we're going to do something very similar to when you're folding a crane, right? And bring these here. Bring this one to the center as well. So now I'm going to do a very similar thing we did with these edges, right, where we brought these inside. Except now we want to do that for this whole piece. So we're going to open this back up, right? So when you lift it up, you will also notice that these creases go here. They don't actually come all the way down. So one thing you can do is repeat the other crease that goes across here. If not, there may be too many. It'll kind of interfere. You can do this as you go along as well. So what I like to do now is start with this top line, right? So this is the same crease we made here, right? And then down here at the bottom we're gonna drag this out until this comes up to the edge of the foot, because naturally it's gonna want to stay like this, right? Because that's where our crease ends here, right? If you follow the line, ends right there. So we're gonna drag this little edge that's right here, and we're gonna bring it right up there so that it lines up with the other foot, right? So just like that. Next, we're gonna reverse this. And in the same way we did to this side, we're gonna push this in, right? So here, now we're gonna do the exact same thing, but we're gonna do it from the inside. So we're gonna fold this here. So now we have this crease in the back, we have it coming back this way, right? And then we're gonna do one final crease, right? And then as you can manage it, sorry, as you can imagine, it's this edge going in right here. So I'm gonna bring this like that. So now we have this whole entire piece sunk in, right? So if we look at this from the side, we have this profile right here. See that, right? We have our leg now matching the same width as this. So now this is what we have as our leg, right? This half will be the same width as this, right? We're gonna make this into the head. These large pieces become the wings, right? Have all our feet down here. I'm gonna repeat this on the other side for you guys, and then I will finish the other side on my own. So, find our top crease, right? We bring this right here to the middle, like that, right there at the tiny little point. And then, let's see, we're gonna sink this in. Just like that. And then we're going to bring this edge right back out. See, just like this. And then for the last time, right back inside. Just like that. Okay, so it's fine if it's a little uneven here. We'll work on that. These are not the cleanest folds ever, but you can see where we're starting to go with this. So now I'll do this on the other side, and I'll be back. Okay. So, sorry. Next thing is we're going to fold these up. Right, now we have our head and tail. All right, we're going to bring these wings right back out. Paper is going to start getting very thick, but that's all right. We'll work through it, right? So this, I'm bringing my finger here in the middle so that I can pinch these forward, right? Gonna bring this back for the tail, and then we do the same for the head, but I like to angle it up and kind of line it up with this corner right here, just like that. Alrighty, so next thing is the back right here. So you notice this is very tall, right? So we're gonna bring these wings down. This part right here is going to be semi up to judgment. So starting from the fold of this wing, I like to leave a little bit of space between the crease of that wing and the edge of where the top of the back was, right? We're going to bring this here, and we're going to fold these down like that, right? So let's even this out a little, just like that. So we're going to do the same with this side, and you can kind of tell how far to go because you can see the other side right through there. Right, so we're going to bring this down to about here, flatten these sides out, right? So now we got these. Going to do something very similar here. Going to open these, right? We're going to pull this right inside, just like that. Gonna do the same here. Pull this right inside.